What are some things that are frustrating about your job?
Lots of things. Computers are super frustrating. But aside from that, people backing up their data is definitely on the top of the list because I tend to get people after their computers failed wondering if they can save. Typically, it's like one file that's important to them. And so backing up your data becomes the most important thing you can do. And I'm going to take you real quick and show you how to do that. Grab a flash drive, plug it in. If you don't have a flash drive, we got them for sale down here. Otherwise, it's as simple as finding out where your files live is a difficult thing for most people who don't understand that the files aren't saved into the programs that you're using. They're typically in a folder somewhere. So what you want to do is open up your File Explorer. This is for Windows, of course. On Mac, it's Finder. But once you open that up, you'll have the options on the left-hand pane. Most of the time, you'll have desktop, downloads, documents, those sort of things. I'm going to go to documents for this example. So you're going to grab your super important file, click on it so it's highlighted. If you're in Mac, you hold Control and click on it. Otherwise, in PC, you will right-click on it and choose Copy. Then from there, if you go down to this PC, it'll show you everything that's plugged in which case I have the flash drive showing up as backup. I'll double click on that to open it and then right click and paste. That's it. Once that's done, you can take out your file and it's separate from your computer. So when your computer implodes, it blows up. Or
What's another thing that frustrates you about your job?
I'm busy right now, I'm working. Yeah, another thing that's really frustrating is scams. They're everywhere. You'll get tons of emails, text messages saying that you have already paid for something, that they pulled money out of your account. It gets people into a fear-mongered state and makes you want to react and call whatever number's in the bullcrap message. Anyway, it's good to know your accounts. Check your accounts before reacting to an email or a text messages that says we've already charged you. Forget the company that says that they charged you. Just go to the account, see if there's any charges relating, and then never respond to the email or the text message. Simply go to the website, find the actual contact information for that company, or if you have the number to the company in question, call them directly. Otherwise, most of it's BS, and there's a ton of it out there. But it leads people into traps so often that it's super frustrating because I just get the customers after the fact. I don't get to be there when they're making the decision. So if you could do anything to help lower frustration for yourself and everyone else, is look at your accounts first before reacting to those text messages.
What game is this?
This is No Man's Sky.
Not sponsored. All right, what's a third thing that frustrates you?
I mean, the scam thing, I gotta bring it up again because it does frustrate me the most. Most important thing that you can do to prevent this type of scams for a family or loved one is to make sure they understand two-factor authentication. That's when you receive a code on your phone when somebody goes to log into your account onto a new device, or when you go to log on a new device, you have to get a code to your phone. It stops scammers from being able to get into your account. If you're not familiar with it, we have some other videos out there that go over the process. Please enable two-factor authentication for financial or for email that's connected to financial accounts. The best thing you can do is just be aware of things that'll make it more difficult for scammers to get involved in your life and ruin things.